Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. I am Farlie Solomons and today's look is another glamorous look that I'm going to create for you. So let's begin today's look. The first step is the foundation that I've applied, and as you all know by now, my favorite foundation has always been the Beauty Blender foundation, and I seriously love that foundation. But you may use any foundation that you have. And the palette that I have used today is Tarte in Bloom, and the first shade from the palette is Jet Setter. This goes on the crease line, and I think something just got into my eye, but I think it's just my hair. A little bit more of Jet Setter on the crease line with a blending brush. I'm just going to diffuse it into the crease line. It's a beautiful shade. Again, diffusing the shade. I have used another brush, as you can see, to just diffuse this shade into the crease line. And then using Rebel from this palette, I am just going to place this shade on the outer corner of the eye and then gradually pull it into the crease line, just like that. Just diffusing it at the same time. And then using another brush to simply diffuse the shade, just like that. And then using Leader from this palette, I have used a small brush to place the shade on the eye, and then I have used another blending brush to diffuse the shade. Adding a little bit more of this shade, I'm just going to place the shade on the outer corner of the eye, and then I'm just going to drag it into the crease line. As you can see, I'm just diffusing it on the spot, just like that, and just gradually dragging it into the crease line, and then using another blending brush to simply diffuse the edges. Isn't it easy? I told you this is keeping the beginners in mind. I mean, it's such a glamorous look, but it's super easy to create. And going back with the diffusing part. And this is how it should look like. The next shade is Funny Girl from the same palette, and I'm simply going to highlight my brow bone using a flat brush and simply diffusing all the edges with a blending brush. That's it. Cool. The next palette that I've used today is Morphe 350S, and this is the shade that goes from the palette. There is no name to any other shades, but I love this palette. It's not a new palette, but I love all the shades in this palette, and all the shimmery shades, and all what they have. Especially, I think this palette is perfect for winter. And as you can see, I have just applied the shade. Oh yeah, I did wet the brush with a setting spray. I have just applied the shade on half of my eyelid, starting from the inner corner, and then what I have done is I have simply diffused my crease line. And then going again with my Tarte palette, I am going to highlight the inner corner, and the shade that I've used is again Funny Girl, the one which I have used to highlight my brow bone. And then I used H&M Soft Eye Pencil in the shade Brown, and what I'm doing right now is that I am simply drawing a wing close to the lash line. I don't want it to be too loud, and it's a subtle wing, and it's just creating a little bit of drama close to the eyelash. That's it. And also filling the waterline, the bottom and the top one. If you have another pencil that's an eye pencil that's brown, you can just use it. And then going with Activist from the same palette. The shade is called Activist, and as you can see, I am simply using the shade on the outer corner of the lower lash line, just there, just to create that drama and to just highlight the outer corner of the eye. And then again going close to the lashes. Basically, I'm just going over the line that I drew, the wing that I drew with the pencil. I'm just going over it and just to darken it a little bit. Nothing much, but yeah. For the lashes, I have used my own Farlie Solomons lashes in the style Angelic. I love these lashes. They're super light and they're super easy to carry. I'm gonna go off camera and complete the other eye. This is how the lashes look like. I simply love these lashes. Just takes the whole look to a new level. And the mascara I have used is L'Oreal Volume Supreme, and this goes on the lower lashes. Just like that. Super cool lashes. I love these lashes, and it just looks gorgeous on the eyes. And yeah, I love the look. I love how the eyes look actually. And now with the face, I have used YSL concealer, and this is my favorite concealer. I will never get rid of this concealer. This goes under the eyes. I'm simply going to brighten the area under the eyes with this concealer, and it's super cool concealer. I mean, I love this concealer, especially I don't want, when I don't want too much of thickness under the eyes. I want it to be light, and then I want to highlight the area under the eye too. So I think this concealer goes really well. And then I have used a beauty blender to just diffuse the concealer, and then I have used a brush, a flat concealer brush, to just diffuse the edges close to the eyes and near the nose. The loose powder that I've used today is Kate Tokyo the Base Zero. You can see the situation of this container. I mean, I have used it so much. I love this loose powder. It's absolutely gorgeous powder. I mean, it goes really well with my skin. And this is how the look should look like. Isn't it easy? For the bronzer, I have used Morphe bronzer palette, and there is no name to this. There is no name actually to any of these shades in this palette. So I've just picked up one shade that really goes well with my complexion, and what I'm doing right now is I'm simply going from the ear towards my mouth. Basically, I'm not connecting it, I'm just going towards my mouth, but I'm not touching my mouth. So kind of gives you a long structure to the face, makes your face a little bit long. Also the jawline and the forehead, and not forgetting my nose. That's really important. For the lips, for the blush, today I have used a lip shade. I have used Color Combos Shine On Me in the shade 05. And I love this shade. Goes well as a blush too. So I've used a small brush to place the shade on the apples of the cheeks, just there. And then using a beauty blender, I have just diffused the shade on the spot, adding a little bit more of the lip shade. I'm just going to diffuse it with the beauty blender, and just diffusing it. A little bit more. I just want to diffuse the rough edges that I see. I mean, I love this look even without the lipstick. Trust me, it's super gorgeous. I think I've been using this word a lot, gorgeous. I need to stop using that word. For the lips, I have used the same shade color combos Shine On Me in the shade 05, and over that I have used Revlon Glow Lip Oil in the shade 003, and it's called Berry Brilliant. And this is how the look turned out to be. I hope you guys liked this look as much as I loved creating this look for you. It's such a gorgeous look, and you can just create this look, and I think you can just sit at home all dolled up instead of stepping out. But like I said, I have many looks for beginners. I always keep beginners in mind, as I get a lot of emails and a lot of messages from beginners on how to create such glamorous looks. So if you have liked this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Take care. Bye bye. Mwah.